Yo, episode 2. So this time we're getting rid of Lonzo and we're shipping him to the wonderful city of Salt Lake. He's going to Utah. Get out of here. So this one I'm kind of interested in seeing. To be honest, I did a couple practice ones. I did Lonzo for Rodney Hood straight up, but then I'm like, okay, maybe we could do a little better because Utah accepted that, boom, right off the bat. So this one is interesting, like I said, because so Utah just got Ricky Rubio. He's never been a great shooter, and Utah, as we know, their offense is fucking stagnant. Like they're one of the worst offensive teams maybe ever. Not just this year, not just like the last couple of years, as they've been renowned for, but their ball movement's so weird, and they don't have a lot of just pure scores, right? And in fairness, they've battled injuries. Like Gobert's out now. Not that he's wet as hell, but so get this. So Utah actually stole Donovan Mitchell from the Denver Nuggets, which I just did a little bit of research on. So Utah was crafty enough to send Trey Lyles, who never really fit into the system, and the 24th overall pick from the 2017 draft for Donovan Mitchell. And that was huge because he's been a stud. He's probably second or third right now in Rookie of the Year uh, candidacy. So, obviously, a pretty stellar acquisition for them. But another storyline, Rodney Hood was supposed to start. And funny enough, the opening night this year, I have him on my fantasy. That's why I know this inside and out. But he's supposed to start, obviously, over Donovan Mitchell because nobody really knew he'd kind of get off to such a quick start. Um, yeah, Rodney had the flu, so he ended up playing in the first game, but he came off the bench, and I think that hurt him. He's a pretty soft-spoken guy. I'm talking a lot. He's a soft-spoken guy, so he hasn't complained, from my knowledge, about coming off the bench. But we're bringing him to LA because he deserves a little bit more. So I know this one works. Utah Jazz. So Rodney Hood, second overall on this fucking shit show team. We're also going to. So I did it again. Julius Randle was included, but I'm gonna try something a little different here. This might be too steep. Wow, that's a very good trade. So again, similar to the Washington Wizards trade, Ivica Zubac is included in the package. I think I mentioned in that video they aren't using him this year at all, and I don't really know why, because Brook Lopez has been pretty underwhelming. D'Angelo Russell's been in and out of the lineup due to injury, but he's been pretty good when he's starting out there in Brooklyn. I guess it's cold in there, so the veins stick out a little bit more than fucking usual plug. Um, but this is a fucking nice trade. I'm surprised it was that easy because Lonzo Ball. I'm looking at the blurry image. 5 stars. You see that shit, people? How the fuck is it 5 stars? I guess maybe that's what Utah look at him as because they are point guard hungry. Um, but yeah, we got Derrick Favors. Jesus Christ. I know he's injury prone, hasn't been that good the past 2 years, to be honest. I remember 3, 4, 5 years ago when like Ennis Canner was on the team. Pretty sure Millsap. No, Millsap's been on the Hawks for. Well, now he's on Denver, obviously. Now I'm just rambling, motherfucker. But Derrick Favors, that's a nice haul for shitty Lonzo Ball right now. Rodney Hood, as I mentioned, he's a great player. Donovan Mitchell just caught a break and he's ran with it. You know, like he's separated himself from Rodney in a sense. Like he can also play the point. Donovan, like pretty fucking nice ball handler. But I'm very pleased with this trade, and I think the Lakers should be too because they got rid of uh what's it called, shadow parent. What's it called? A hover mom. A hover mom. They got rid of a hover Lavar. So yeah, that's that. Thanks.